Namaskar, myself Dr. G. K. Chandra, Assistant Professor of Botany, Kalyan PG College, Pilai. My topic is floral formula and floral diagram, especially used for practical purposes. First of all, floral formula. Floral formula is a symbolic and numerical representation of different floral parts. It is also denoted sexuality, symmetry, and interrelationship between various floral parts. Writing of floral formula. It should be start from bract and bracteole, then symmetry and sex of flower, calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium. The number of unit of each organ is indicated in figure like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 after the relevant symbol like K for calyx, C for corolla, A for androecium, and G for gynoecium. When units are free, the numerical figure is placed as such, but if they are united, the numerical figure is placed inside bracket. In bilabiate unit, broken into two figure depending upon number of unit in the upper and lower lip. Addition of different whorl is shown by a curved line between the top of symbols. The position of ovary shown by placing horizontal line below, front or above symbol. If more than one whorl of an organ, they are represented by some of their representative parts. The missing organ is represented by putting a 0 or a cross symbol after its symbol. If unit in a whorl more than 10, its symbol is used by infinity. Here some symbol used in floral formula like BR for bracteate, EBR for ebracteate, BRL for bracteolate, circle with plus sign for actinomorphic, circle with single vertical line or the sign of percentage for zygomorphic, circle above arrow and below plus sign bisexual flower, circle with above arrow male flower, circle with below plus sign female flower, EPI K for epicalyx, K for calyx, and K and number for polysaplus condition, K and number in bracket for gamosaplus condition. Similarly, corolla, androecium. In case of addition, there is a curved line on the top of symbol. If the curved line let down between C and A, it denotes the corolla and androecium are adnate. G for gynoecium, and the line in front of G, it represents the perigynous condition. Below the G, hypogynous, above the G, epigynous. Here some other symbols used for floral formula. In case of perianth, we used P. When the number without bracket, it shows free condition, and the number within bracket just after the symbol, it denotes the fuse condition. Now, floral diagram. A floral diagram is a diagram of a cross section of the flower, as it would appear if all floral parts were cut at the same level. The floral parts are represented by concentric rings. The sepals are shown on the outside. Petal, stamen, and carpel are shown lying within each other. Floral diagram indicates following characters of a flower: bract, bracteole, sexuality and symmetry, number of floral cycle with floral parts in each cycle, position of floral parts, resupination in orchid flower, estivation of calyx, corolla or perianth, cohesion and addition of floral parts, arrangement and nature of stamen as well as carpels, types of placentation and modification of floral parts like spur, etc. Now, mother axis and planes of flower. An axis or part of stem on which flower are born called mother axis. The side of flower towards the mother axis means towards the apex of mother axis, known as posterior side, while the side away from it toward the bract, known as anterior side. Planes of flower. There are 3 planes for cutting a flower: median plane, lateral plane and oblique plane. First, median plane. It is also called posterior-anterior plane, a vertical plane passing through the mother axis and dividing the flower into 2 equal halves. Lateral plane. It is also called transverse plane, a vertical plane dividing the flower into 2 equal halves and situated at right angle, means 90 degree, to the median plane. And third one is oblique plane. It is also called diagonal plane, a vertical plane dividing the flower into 2 equal halves and situated at an angle of 45 degree between the median and lateral plane. Some flowers are described as medially or laterally zygomorphic. Now, drawing of floral diagram. Mature floral bud which are at the verge of opening but have not yet opened are good for making a floral diagram. Process are as follows. First of all, draw a small circle to represent the mother axis and bracket below it if present, leaving a space between it to accommodate the other floral parts. Then draw bracteole on the plane they are situated if present. Do not pluck the floral bud or flower from the mother axis and mark the position. Examine the number, position and estivation of sepal and draw with respect to the mother axis. Examine the number, position and estivation of petals and draw with the respect to mother axis. Now count the number of stamens and whorl in which they arranged, position in relation to petal as well as carpel, mono or dithecous nature of stamen and draw inner to petal. Study the number and position of carpel, free or united, locule, type of placentation, number of style, stigma, etc. Now draw transverse section of ovary inside the stamen. Symbols used in floral formula. Here some symbols are shown in figure which are used for drawing floral formula. Circle, a small circle with darken inside or with plus symbol or a single vertical line represent mother axis. A curved line with acute angle represent calyx. Curved line represent corolla. Curved line with semilunar part, corolla with nectary. Cross symbol or 0 represent the staminodes. Bilobed structure represent the dithecous stamen and unilobed structure represent the monothecous stamens. Number of circle with number of ovules and their position represent the carpel. It may be monocarpellary, bicarpellary or polycarpellary. A hollow circle represent the nectar secreting disc around carpel, and a ring of stamen represent the monoidelphous condition of the flower. And with the help of these symbols, we make easily floral diagram of any given plants. Thank you.